I'm the type of guy who doesn't really plan anything out. Nothing whatsoever. I mean, case in point, right? But I mean, there's this one day in my life that I've basically planned from start to finish. I mean, to take you back, I'm a 20-year-old kid. I meet this beautiful girl who just gets finished her doctorate degree and is teaching college down at James Madison in Virginia. We have a little summer romance, and I'll be told, I mean, I end up dropping out of college and moving down into the townhouse she just bought down by the campus. I take a job selling used cars. I mean, honest to God, used cars. But nonetheless, 3 years later, I'm 23 years old. Jennifer's 28 at that time, and it's the week before spring break, the Friday before spring break. I'm pushing used cars, and I finally get a week of vacation in. I put it in behind. I've been doing all right, and I've been putting some extra money aside, and I basically didn't tell her a thing, okay? I set the whole day up from start to finish behind her back. I woke up early before she left. I packed a duffel bag of clothes for both of us, shoved it in the closet. I went to work, picked up my paycheck. I went to the bank, cashed the paycheck, grabbed the safe deposit box where there's just these sprawling amounts of bills that I've unorganizedly just shoved in there as my savings. I take the time and pack it all up, put that in a cigar box that I found that was empty, and carry that under my arm like a bookcase. And I just start along my day. I go see her parents first, her mother, and her two sisters, and I sit them down, and I explain the situation that I'm about to head to the jewelry store, and I'm going to ask this girl Jennifer to marry me. They do the hug thing, you know, they do the, whatever. I mean, I'm like, yeah, okay, that makes me feel better. I go find her drunkard father, who's sitting at a bar not nearly as nice as this. Probably about 3/4 of his way through some Evan Williams whiskey. And if any of you bought some cheap whiskey, you know what Evan Williams will do to you. And I mean, in between sips of him getting intoxicated, I kind of explained the situation, and he shakes my hand. I'm not sure if he understood, but I took that as approval. And next, I go walk into this swanky jewelry store, cigar box under my arm, and this beautiful ethnic-looking girl, I couldn't even place it, Mediterranean of some sort, I don't know, probably a mix of 10 things, who just sees me as a sale right away. She just sucks me right in. And before I know it, I'm looking at all these things, and I'm like, yeah, that one. I don't know a size, so I buy like the big, fat ring, like a big toe or something, like a gigantic ring. It wouldn't fit around anybody's regular finger, but I didn't want to get it too small because then you can't resize it or blah, blah, I don't know. I got the whole spiel. I hand over my cigar box, I buy it, shove the little thing in my pocket, and I'm like, I'm on pace, I'm good here. I had set up a limousine to show up at the house at 5:45 and take us to the airport. I normally work till 9 o'clock on Fridays, so she wasn't expecting me at all. I do about my thing, I have a drink myself because I needed one at that point. I got the ring in my pocket, I got plane tickets to San Diego in my back pocket. I'm still in my work clothes because I had to look like I was going to work when I went out the door. I come home, I park the car, fumbling with the key and walking into the house, and like I feel like something's wrong. Like I know something's wrong. Like I got like this sense of everything's playing in a movie at some point. And it just felt like a bad scene. This wasn't the climax, like this wasn't the resolution to anything. This was like a conflict that was about to happen. Open the deadbolt. Deadbolt was never locked. I walk in, and right to the right, I see the kitchen and the cats. And I turn to the left, and what do I see but Jennifer on the couch with another guy? And I mean, it takes a lot for me to talk about this now, but I sit there, I say a bunch of words I probably can't say here, and I can't find a bag to pack anything in, so I just go upstairs and start taking drawers out of the dresser. I walk outside with all these drawers from the dresser with my clothes in it, and throw them in the back of my Neon. All right, I'm driving like a 99 Dodge Neon. And I'm like, I kick the door shut, and I'm like, yeah. The minute I go to pull out of that parking spot that I was parked in, the limo pulls up right in front of me, and I can't get out. I'm like, wow, wonderful. So, I mean, needless to say, the limo guy moves. I tip him, I explain the situation. I kind of turn, say some more unuterables to what I was looking at. And I drove all the way home to Philadelphia that night. My parents had the door locked. By the time I got home, it was probably about 10 o'clock. And I don't have a key to the door. I moved out 3 years ago. So I snuck in the back, climbed up like I was 16 years old, fell asleep in my old bed, and I've been living at home ever since and haven't gone back.